Here now to assess this ongoing tragedy in Israel is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, so I saw Turkey say stand down. I've seen Hamas say stand down or else. Senator, we've been talking about this for almost 4 days or 3.5 days now. Is America being sucked into this conflict? Do you think we will?
Well, I hope we stand with Israel. This is not a tragedy. This is a barbaric terrorist attack. It's the Israeli 9/11. If somebody had told us to stand down after 9/11, I told them to go to hell. So, yeah, I'm all for helping Israel. Give them the weapons they need, the medical equipment they need. I want them to go in on the ground in Gaza and destroy and dismantle Hamas. I want them to let Iran know that if there's an escalation, if the hostages get killed, if Hezbollah attacks Israel, we're going after Iran. There would be no Hamas and Hezbollah without Iran. They give them the weapons, they give the money. How much longer do we have to sit on the sidelines and watch the Ayatollah murder Americans and disrupt the world before he pays the price?
I don't know. I'm not sure of that, Senator. You tell me, because half the people in Washington, D.C. right now look like Rashida Tlaib, Cori Bush, and AOC, and even Blinken says de-escalate before he says, whoops, we made a mistake. My question to you, sir, is it isn't a tragedy. It's a terrorist attack, and how much do we need to take? We lost 13 American military people in Afghanistan. We've lost 9 so far. Who knows? They may torture more. Senator, when is, and by the way, all those people who are saying de-escalate, they weren't saying the same thing for Ukraine de-escalate, were they?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the people who are saying these things want it out of Afghanistan. If you thought pulling out of Afghanistan was a major screw-up, you're right. If you think pulling the plug on Putin, Ukraine, and letting Putin win doesn't lead to war with China and Taiwan, you're wrong. Help Israel now. If we can dismantle and destroy Hamas, no more holding Israel back. Going on the ground, destroy Hamas, and I want to send a signal to the Iranians. They provide the money and the weapons to Hamas and Hezbollah. If this war escalates, we're going to blow up your oil refineries and your oil infrastructure. You'll have no money to help anybody. I do believe if Iran thought we would hit them if this war escalates, it would change things.
So how do we do that, Senator? How do we send the message to Iran that enough is enough? With, not the message of here's $6 billion and 5 prisoners, or not the message of let's get back into, into the Iran theory.
Just simply, communicate to the Iranians through back channels. I'm on TV right now saying, you just killed 9 Americans. This attack was planned by Iran. There would be no Hamas without Iran's help. I'm holding Iran responsible for what happened in Israel, not just Hamas. You've already killed 9 Americans. If there's further escalation, if Hezbollah attacks Israel to overwhelm their defenses, if some of these hostages are murdered by Hamas, hold Iran accountable. Let the Iranians know that America will join with Israel to wipe out your oil industry if you escalate this war. Without money, without oil, there is no Hamas and Hezbollah. If Iran is out of the oil business, the terrorism funding stops.
I know a little thing or two about this business, this oil business you speak of. So how would we do that, Senator? Will we just embargo all our oil, which we've tried in the past, and they have ways they can hook up with China and sell their oil? Or do we literally take out their infrastructure, which I, as a pragmatist, would say the only way you're going to stop Iranian oil from flowing is literally level their oil fields?
Eric, as usual, you're right. There are 4 major refineries. We know where they're at. You can see them from space, blow them up. See, here's what I think. Iran has been appeased by Biden and Obama for decades now. They're getting stronger, not weaker. Biden's policies toward Iran are like his policies toward the border. They're not working. And here's what I hope Israel will do. They will mention to us in the world that they're going to hold the Iranians accountable for what happened, not just Hamas. So I believe any escalation of this conflict against Israel, any killing of hostages by Hamas, we should hold Iran accountable. They have a weak economy. They depend on oil production and oil sales. No more sanctions of their oil industry. Blow it up.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Senator. We're done playing games with sanctions. They have ways around sanctions. Senator Lindsey Graham, really good having you on. Very important day. Thank you for
Thank you.
standing strong in support of
God bless
Israel.
you.
Thank you,
God
Senator.
bless you.